Alright, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you how to make opium beats for ApolloRed1. This is in the style of his newest album, Midnight Blasic. Let's get straight into it. So I know I've been away for a little bit. I had to do finals. I had to do final projects and shit like that, get my grades all locked in. But we're back dropping hella tutorials this summer. Let me know any tutorials I want in the comments, man. I'm going to be doing like 1 to 2 tutorials a week, maybe 3 a week if I can really stay locked in on that. So I just want to go crazy for all this summer. We locked in all summer. So first off, this whole video, I'm going to be using my boy Draco's ketamine stash kit. This kit's crazy. I cooked up a fire beat with it. So I'm going to be showing you how to use that kit to create this crazy beat. So for the first sound in this beat, it's from the Serum Bank included in the kit. This is the Bell Moon. And I just laid down a really simple pattern and then added a Shaperbox preset on top of it to sauce it up. So a very simple pattern. I'm going A sharp, C, D, and then G. I'm just repeating that over and over like an ARP. And then I added 2 sounds on here. So it was Portal. And then I also had another effect, which was this Shaperbox preset. And these 2 sauced it up pretty crazy. So I'll show you what it sounds like before and after the preset. And then I exported it out and pitched it down. So I'll show you that too. So here's before. Really basic, really basic. And then I add the preset onto it. So like really cool like virtual glitch thing. And then exported that out, and then what I did is I pitched it down to 700 cents, and I got this. So I did add some effects onto that after I exported it out. I did OTT to compress it. Then I did an EQ to take out low end. Another EQ. This is like boosting some mids, taking out a little bit more low end. And then I added a second OTT, and finally a delay. So that's that first sound. Like the kind of most of the melody is that. And I built on top of that. So I had another sound from the Serum Bank. It's this lead purity sound. And I added a very basic pattern, nothing too crazy. And then again, on that, I did add another crazy preset that sauced it up like super fire. So I'll show you what it sounds like before the preset though. So nothing too crazy, but then I added Portal, the scissors preset, and that sauced it up, and I got this. So yeah, that's sauce. Then I exported it out, and it was slightly off time. So as you can see, when I use the slip tool, I have to slide it to be on beat. So I did that, and then chopped it up a little bit, and this is the final version of that sound. And for effects on that, I just added Soothe to make the high ends a little less harsh. Next is a bass sound. I cut the low end out of this, so it kind of just acts like a synth for the parts where there's an 808, and I bring the low end back in if there's no 808. Again, this is from that ketamine Serum Bank. Crazy Serum Bank, man. I'm gonna go through this real quick. So there's a sample pack with loops, midis, and tags. Midis are crazy, tons of them in here, super fire. And then the stash kit, which I use most. The drum kit, crazy. So many 808s, so many claps, so many loops, effects, tons of stuff in here. So this is sauce too. And they're not just like basic sounds. They're quality opium sounds. And then the Serum Bank, of course, used this for the whole melody. Crazy sounds. So this is the bass, Heaven. And I just laid down a pretty simple bass pattern. C to D sharp, and then C up to F here at the end. So here's what it sounds like. So yeah, crazy sound, super nice. Then finally just add a one shot from the kit. This is a synth Brave preset. Just use the same bass line as before, but add some notes here, added some chords, and I got this. That pretty nice sound just to fill up more space in the melody. And again, I just added Shaperbox preset on that, turn the mix knob halfway down. So here's what the whole melody sounds like together. Nothing too crazy, not like a ton of presets really, but it sounds really cool. So here's what it sounds like.
So
So yeah, then after that, moved on to the drums. 2 808s are here. The first 808 is this Money Spread 808. Again, authentic OPM YVL sounds. Money Spread 808. I laid on this pattern. Next, after that, I just used this Joker 808. This 808 is super crazy, super stereo. Super cool. Use this for the intro. It sounds like this. Next, after that, it's this clap, pretty simple clap pattern. And then I added this double clap here at the end. Nothing too crazy. After that, a hi-hat pattern. Used triplet rolls right here, and then just like some basic stuff right here. So here's how it sounds like. Next, after that, I added this open hat. Pretty simple. Another open hat. Super fire sound. Next is this chime perk, which every like 2 bars I layer with the clap. Then a snare, counter snare, nothing too crazy. Then this like snare, which I rolled using like thirds. And then here at the end, there's a like really long roll. And yeah, that's the whole drums. I'll put what they sound like all together. I definitely would recommend those. Here's what they sound like all together. So yeah, man, that's the whole beat. Make sure to go check out my boy Draco's Ketamine Stash Kit. Super fire sounds. Use that for this whole beat. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Comment any videos I want me to do.